Hey guys, Mario here. So what a weekend. I had a blast in DC. It was amazing to see some of the people who I've only seen online. Christy, Jonathan, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming up and saying hi to me. Rain, I saw you too, Raina. It was amazing. There were people who were like, oh my God, I see you, I follow you. And it was so nice to be able to put faces to the names. Helena, and it was like the Beverly Hills rally with a historic backdrop. It was people of every color, people of every shape, people of every size, people of every background, and they were all having one goal in common, which was to support our president, so President Donald Trump. I know they're voting on the Electoral College today. We know that there's been all kinds of litigation, all kinds of laws, and blah, 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 challenges. Keep the faith. Trust the plan. We will prevail. God wins in the end every single time. I don't care what book you're reading, God will win. Now, I want to say thank you to the AmpFest people for putting on a wonderful event. Although it wasn't a gala as they had sold it originally, we ended up going to Mount Vernon, having a nice private dinner, walked around, saw the sights. The place was lit up beautifully, and yes, I still dressed up. They even said, oh, you don't have to dress up anymore. So it went from a beautiful gala to a casual affair at Mount Vernon. I didn't care. I wanted to dress up. My husband wanted to dress up. We paid enough money for all these outfits. We said, you know what, we're going to take them with us and we're still going to do it. And we did. And we had a beautiful evening, an enchanting evening in this historic landmark. It was amazing. The following day, we drove around. We saw some more sights. And I do have to say that I did stop by BLM Plaza. If you did see my video, yes, they did try to take my hat. There was a physical altercation at the end of the video. The video cut out right as the guy took my hat, this hat from me. And you know me, not about to be pushed around. You best believe, as obviously because I'm wearing my hat, I got my hat back. I snatched it back, and then I snatched one of his buttons too. He was all mad. Took my button. I don't care. I do not care. My husband walked up. He's like, what are you doing? And everybody backed up real quick. Like, oh, these guys need business and they're not going to play. And so then the police were like, sir, you got to go. I said, no. I said, you need to tell them to step back. And finally, I had a nice conversation with the police. I said, it's 6 feet or a mask. Is that correct, officer? He goes, yes, it is. And I said, well, then they need to take a step back. And he whipped around to all those BLM. He goes, you guys need to step back away from him since he can't wear a mask. And they were like, ah! They were so upset. It was hysterical. It was at that point we decided we'd already won the fight because they pretty much lost. Oh, there was one girl, when I was going and taking videos, she had this chair sitting out there all by herself, and my friend was like, oh my God, Mario, stay away from her house. And I looked down and I see basically like she had a chair. Like she can't even stand for 7 hours. She just sits there the whole time holding her flag or whatever she does at her little space. Okay, I got you. But then I heard like oh, let's get away from her house. And I thought, let's go with that. And she was like, get away from my chair. Get away from my chair. I'm like, honey, is this your house? Do you live here? Oh my gosh. Do you need a donation? Do you have a job? Oh my. She lost it. Fuck yeah. And her like spiky mask, whatever. It was amazing. We finally left. We went off and we had lunch. We caught our plane. We came home. It was a great time. Oh, and by the way, that entire incident, I was holding my baby Yoda. Yes, I'm sitting there with BLM and let me get my hat back, clutching onto a baby fucking Yoda. And I don't mean to cuss, but it was hysterical. I wish someone was videotaping it from the outside so you could see me just sitting there with my bow, my JoJo bow, and my baby Yoda. Like, don't you tell me what to do, BLM. So I told them what my channel was. It's called Mario Presents, and I was not afraid to tell them. I've had people messaging me saying that they saw me on Eddie Block's film, and they saw me here, and they saw me there. So if you see videos of me, tag me. Tag me, tag me, tag me. I'd love to see them. I'd love to see the positive change, because I'm getting messages from people saying, thank you so much for being there. Thank you for representing the Antelope Valley. Thank you for representing Southern California. Thank you for representing LGBT or gay patriots. It's unfortunate what happened to Lady Maga and the Groypers, but I know that the Groypers tried to come for me, and when I came back for them, they stopped playing. They don't want to play with someone who fights back. So they picked the target that was going to be the softest target, meaning it was going to be Lady Maga, who just kind of smiles and waves and just kind of walks away. I don't smile and wave, honey. I challenge you. And you want to throw names at me, I'll throw names right back at you. So you and your little gapers, you guys are probably the type that watch straight porn and focus on the straight guy. Just saying. Anywho, I love you guys all. DC was amazing. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you for everyone who made this a part of an amazing experience for me. It's unfortunate that we got separated, my friends and I, but regardless, we all had a great time. The poor boys, as Joe Biden calls them, provided excellent security, and as a matter of fact, I believe 4 of them were stabbed while trying to defend themselves from a crazed Antifa member. You guys, the media is going to tell you that the poor boys start fights. They don't start fights, they finish them. And just like I did with BLM, I don't start fights, I finish them. And if you're going to F around, you're gonna find out. I love you guys all. I'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.